That is a pretty W9 though. I love the headlights. I love the hood fins too. Well, good morning, Savannah. Let's check out the loads up here, and probably gonna be here for a little bit trying to find something, but hopefully something pops up going that way. Okay, let's check out these loads today. Right here on the left, you're gonna have Truck Smarter in the middle. Check out the invite code below. That's the only load board I use. And we're going to try and get out of Walmart parking lot without hitting anybody. Okay, Oregon, Tennessee. Where's Benton, Tennessee? We'll look at that maybe. Virginia. Dublin, Georgia. It's kind of out. Halfway to Atlanta. That's a maybe. We'll bid on it, but it'd be... we have to be home like by noon, 1 o'clock, so we can head up the mountain tomorrow. So it's kind of a weird day to get a load. I'm kind of hindered. Florida, oh wow, $780. Remember we had that same load yesterday, that C.H. Robinson load to Kissimmee? We had that for $1,500. So know your worth, guys. Let's see what else we got here. Lakeland, a lot of Florida, but I need to go north. So definitely loads out here you can make some moves on, but for me, yeah, I'm not going to go way out there past Florence. That'd be too long to get home tomorrow. Really just looking for something right by my house. Texas, yeah, a little too far out there. What else do we got? About right back to Palatka. 2 drops. Let's see. Baldwin, Florida. See a lot of Floridas, but we're not going there. Oh, man. Yeah, not a lot just popping that are going where I want to go. So there's loads out there, plenty of them, but see Augusta down. That's a pretty decent load right there for $1,200, but it's Circle Logistics. I put Circle Logistics in the same category as TQL. They do not budge in their price, and they're kind of a little pushy. Douglas to Douglas is way. Oh, it's already booked, but Douglas is kind of far out there. Opposite side towards Atlanta. Aiken from Jacksonville. There's that same Evans, Georgia, right there. Same one that was up it was up and down and up again yesterday. So yeah, they're definitely just bouncing loads or moving them off. What else do we got? Alabama. Nope. See, nothing's going where I want to go. So hopefully something pops up that's going where I want to go. Yeah, because we'll look and see. Okay, those are the loads for today. A little colder out here, about 55. It was 88 yesterday in Florida. But I'm going to give my eyes a break. I've been looking at the load boards all morning, so nothing really going back where I live. There's that one that was going to Dublin, which is kind of off towards Atlanta, south of Augusta a bit, but something might pop up later in the day. I just don't want to waste the fuel. Like, I could go home. I have enough fuel from the original fill up to get back home and fill up again, but I'd rather get a little help with that fuel money because it used to be $500 or $600 for this trip to refill. Now it's gonna be about $1,000 to $1,100 because I did all those short hops in Florida. So we'll see. But let's go get some breakfast, get some coffee, probably McDonald's. Nice little spot to sleep in down here. I didn't go to my usual spot over there by Walmart. Kind of went by the RV center. Got a little hideaway right here. Don't tell anybody. But look at that flag flying. Right. Let's get a little grub. See what the day holds. Let's do it. Well, I gotta be honest, it's looking pretty grim. Every load I looked at, like this one right here and this one right here, were gone super quick. TQL and C.H. Robinson, but got some biscuits and gravy, and that is a pretty W9 right there. Woo. It's probably gonna be the thumbnail picture today. I'm gonna get her warmed up. There's one right here going from Orangeburg to Fletcher, or not Fletcher, Shelby, which is kind of above my house, about 45 minutes. So maybe that one, we don't know, but I just want to get it warm. Probably get to the next exit or get to, what's it called? Jimmy DeLaRoche, not Jimmy DeLaRoche, whatever the road is up there that all the warehouses are off of. And it's about 12 o'clock now, so hopefully it starts to get something out there, or I might have to go up to Columbia or out to Charleston. I don't want to go out to Charleston because it's kind of another whole hour and a half out towards the coast. But I don't want to waste this fuel and just go home, so I'm going to stick it out and see what I can get. That is a pretty W9 though. I love the headlights. I love the hood fins too. Nice truck. Precision Transportation, Pennsylvania. I think it's nice. I think he's doing something in his reefer. I hear a bunch of noise. All right, look at the reefer unit. Even has like the side vents are all cool. Sweet truck. All right, let's fire ours up. Right there. I always see that, but I never really get a picture of it. But here we go, back on the 95. It's just nothing really around here. Typically, there's some stuff going back. I don't know why today it's disappearing real quick. Got Santa over there at the JCB factory. There you go, hanging out with his sled and his 2 reindeer. We're gonna go up here. We need to restock at Walmart, some crackers, and like some wheat thins and stuff for my cold soup mafia. Yep, join me. I don't need any more cold soups right now though, because T-Dubs stocked me up pretty good. But I need some crackers. I need some kind of carbohydrates. Because she did buy me like soup crackers, those little octagon-looking ones, or maybe they're hexagon. But she kept them for herself. She was using them, so I gotta get my own. Yeah, but there's a Walmart right here with a lot of parking behind the Home Depot, so I'm gonna stop here, just 12:30ish right now, kind of regroup and see if any other loads pop up, because I don't want to stay here too long and just miss out the whole day, just waste the whole day. But I'm doing my best to get fuel money, to get $800, $750, maybe $1,000 going back to the area that I live in, you know. We'll see. Pretty cool looking purple W9 we just went to breakfast and then came back and he was there, so hung out and looked for loads of Bojangles. Had some good biscuits and gravy. All right, let's get over to Walmart. Okay, let's go shopping. Some essentials for the little truck. Don't do this stuff though, like we're blessed to park here and stuff, but just pick up your trash, guys. Like big old Pepsi thing with, I think it still has Pepsi's in it. I know they just threw all their trash in the bag. Yeah, try and keep it clean, please. Get a better name for ourselves out here. I know life sucks sometimes. I know you feel down and out about things, and like the world's not your problem. The problem, I don't know. But still, just take care of your environment, and then we'll all live in a better place. In honor of cash, I would get that, but I don't eat ice cream very often, and I'm not going to keep it in my truck because my freezer is very small. Gotta get the tomato basil. It is so good. And then trail mix, party kind. Alrighty, and then these are in honor of Casey, my middle son. Cash is my first son if you're new to the channel. And then these things are like $3.50, guys, and you get a pretty good amount of protein, 7 grams, and just a good little snack instead of anything else you can get at the truck stop. So there you go, good $22. Let's do this and get out of here. Well, it's sad, but I think we're gonna just burn the fuel, guys. There's nothing coming out from here towards where I go. There's stuff going up the East Coast a little bit, not much. A lot of it's going towards Atlanta or back towards like Texas and stuff. Or a lot of it's going back to Florida. So if I was staying out, I didn't have to be home, take another one to Florida. Make some more money, but we have obligations at home, so we gotta go home. So, all right, let's get back in this girl and look at the boards for a little bit longer. We're gonna start heading up 95. Hello?
Yo, what up?
What's going on, man?
There you go, what's going on? First came back, $800 if that's what's going on.
That sucks because I'm trying to go back to my house, but I was going to hit Atlanta and then just go back home tomorrow because I got to be home. If they change their mind, I'm in Savannah, right here in Pooler. But I need to get home tomorrow because we're going up to the mountains like at 4 p.m., like 2 p.m.
Yeah. Get out there, beat that traffic.
Yeah, so I got to be out of Atlanta. I'd be there first thing in the morning, but just give them like another half an hour. If they don't find anybody, like 9:50 would be the best I'd do.
Yes, sir. You know the deal. I got you.
All right, man. Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Well, that CH load, the highest they go was 565, and she called me again and said, "Hey, would you do you want to take it for that? Because I have to let it go." What that means is sometimes brokers will have a carrier like me lined up, and they'll be locked in the load. So as long as they're trying to work on it or trying to negotiate with me, nobody else can book it. So she had it locked, and I'm like, no, it's not 565, and now I have to go way past the house tomorrow morning and then come back to the house. So I said, no, I'm looking for something below the house or right by the house. But then there was this one that said it delivered at 8 a.m. in Atlanta, and that's the phone conversation you just heard. And I said, no, and then now the appointment changed until it drop off till 1:30 in the afternoon. I said that won't work. I'd have to go up to the cabin later in the day. So it's crazy. I try to keep my family and my work balanced, and I know I do have a different situation than a lot of people because I have saved a lot of money. I have a paid off truck and trailer, and I keep my mortgage. I got a 2.99% loan rate, which is unheard of. Now I think it's 7.2% now is the norm for the APR for a home loan. That is insane, guys. Like, what is going on with our country? So, and credit cards are like 23% for the average or the low. So, I do have a unique situation in that sense that I can do that, but I want everyone to thrive. I want to keep going, but we are going up to the mountains. We're going to enjoy our family and try to live this life and make some memories while we're young, or the babies are young. I'm not young, but the babies. T-Dubs is young. But anyways, yeah, so that one I said, no, don't worry about it. I won't be able to just waste a whole day of being out with my kids. So I've been gone almost all week. All right, we're going to fire up and just start heading back home, see if something pops up in Columbia. Maybe something will pop tomorrow, right around the house, and I can at least put something on a truck for a Monday delivery. I haven't done that in a long time because they don't move loads, but I don't have any screenshots, but there are loads that I've been seeing up like Duncan to Winter Haven. It was listed at $1,900, and it used to be like $1,500, $1,400, $1,300 all day. So at least it's coming up. If we can get those back to like $2,500, I'll do that all day. I'll go down for 25, come back for 800 to 1,000, down for 25, come back for 800 to 1,000. That's my like lane. What they call lanes is like where you like to go, like up to Pennsylvania, over to Ohio, back down, or like reefers like to go up to Wisconsin or Minnesota, Chicago, come back down the south. That's a lane is what they call that. A place you like to go back and forth. And I used to go to PA a lot when they were paying $3,500 to go 600 miles up in there, or 500 miles, but it's $1,300 now. It's crazy. I don't know how Pennsylvania's doing it, because Pennsylvania has the highest fuel IFTA tax. Also, I think second highest. I think California beat them, but they have that, and then they just have horrible loads coming out there. A lot of people are in the trucking industry up there. There's a lot of industry up there, but there's too many trucks. So if you go to PA now, it's not even, I don't think it's even worth it. Some of the short runs up there are worth it, but the long back and forth to Atlanta, nah, not worth it. So, all right, fired up, and we will call this day a wash, but we'll stop on the way. We'll probably stop at the QT just across South Carolina border and look at loads again. Just one last try before it reaches like 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock's like the deadline for me for loads not happening that day. Something might pop, but at 2 o'clock that gives you the hour and a half, 2 hours to get there and get loaded, because most shippers aren't going to load after like 3 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock. So unless they're a 24/7 facility, but most of the other ones that are smaller, they're not. So think about that stuff. 2 o'clock's pretty much not going to happen today, but we'll see. And then we'll start looking for tomorrow around the house, get something on a truck maybe that can deliver Monday, so I can just park the truck for the weekend, enjoy the family, and come back. We'll see. I really thought more stuff would pop up today, but I guess not. So Jimmy Delouche, that's the exit right there where all the warehouses are, but there's nothing. So we are going to keep proceeding. It's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. marker light back there, like a front blinker in the middle of the road. So I don't know if somebody just crashed or what happened, but we came to an all stop pretty quickly. We just haven't even left Georgia yet. I have no idea what Mr. Colonial Van Lines is doing over here, but maybe he's taking a little break. Yeah, he's taking a little break. I don't know. Decided to grab a nap. He just pulled out from everybody back there. All good. Yeah, he set the brakes, said no thanks. Set the brakes, said no thanks. This would be a motto. Well, I don't know what was going on, or if it's just bad merging, because it does go 3 to 1 or 3 to 2. That truck seems to be fine, doesn't have any damage on the front or anything, just pulled off. We're going to continue and maintain our speed and then merge. Man, oh man. Here we go, though. Stay behind this step deck. We got an F-250 just letting us in back there. Come on, merge, merge, merge. Let's do it. And then we're going to go over the river and be into South Carolina. And while I was stopped back there at a dead stop, I looked at the load board real quick, and there's one from Columbia to Sumter, which isn't very far. And it's like listed at $500, and I put an email out for that one, so we'll see. It doesn't deliver till tomorrow morning, but just something to help with fuel money. It's just hard to deadhead right now. It's going to cost me $1,100 to refill these tanks. It is super hard to just say, okay, I'm going to deadhead and waste this fuel. But I'm sipping it. I'm going 62 when I'm cruising, but it's still hard. It's still hard just to waste the fuel. I wish there was just a little something coming out of here, but there was nothing. Savannah River coming up. We'll check that out, and then we'll move on to the next. Get into South Carolina. Oh, it's a big old, I don't know if that's a hawk. It's got to be a hawk. Big old wingspan on that bird over there. He's just cruising around, looking for something. Looking for an appetizer. I get scared sometimes. Our dog Tiki likes to come with us to the park, and there was a hawk there one time just chilling up on the top branch of one of the trees. Like, could definitely pick up Tiki. So I got to stay around Tiki a little more that day. But all right, there's Savannah River, and South Carolina is on the horizon. There we go. I'd like to see. That's what the family be. I like to see. I'm all about rhymes today. Yeah, we'll see if that fruitions. If that does, I'll just stay in Columbia tonight, pick that up. Oh, I'll just go straight to Sumter and wait for the morning and then shoot right home. Look for something for Friday to throw on the truck, maybe something even down there that's in Columbia or around there that's going somewhere, Tennessee, I don't know, who knows. Yeah, they're working on South Carolina. We were talking about redoing 95 a couple videos ago. They're starting on it, like we're in South Carolina now, but it just hasn't proceeded the whole 100 miles up to the 26 before we get off. But at least the welcome area, like, yeah, South Carolina has awesome roads, check this out. And it stops like a mile in, you're like, and then they're just fixing little pieces that were pretty messed up, and they're redoing the concrete, but it's still pretty rattly, and I apologize for that from our home state, but what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? There's old Glory flying and South Carolina flying, palmetto tree. Let's roll. And it's 58 degrees, and we're hitting the 26. We got our teeth rattled for a little bit there on all these concrete pads that they have up here. They're a little bit rough. This exit used to actually be really rough, and they've redone it. It used to be like lose a shock absorber every time you went through this thing, but it's a little bit better now. Cruising around, just need to fix a little bit more. But taxes are low in this state, so it makes sense. We're gonna stop up here, look at the boards one more time. Just see if anything happens with any of those loads of that Orangeburg load or whatever else is around here. But it's a beautiful day, and we're just about less than 100 miles away from the kiddos. So what is this? 169, so 54. It's a little bit over 100 miles, about 120 miles from the house. This 54 is our exit for QT, where we'll fill these tanks up. And I probably should have used a different gear right there. Let's go to this gear. There we go. Keep it going. Stopped at old exit 135. This is where the Chrome shop is. There's actually Thermo King. Oh, buddy, in a big rush, huh? There was nobody behind me when I exited that highway, so he must have been coming over the overpass. Sorry, man. Sorry for not going fast enough. Yeah, so Thermal King Chrome Shop, a couple tire places over here, repair place. But I really like this truck stop. Look how wide open it is. There's always parking here. So it's kind of outside of Columbia, not too far. So as of today, there is plenty of parking. No drop trailers though. Okay. We're not going to block the fuel island, but normally I go like kind of in between where that Mountain Dew truck is. I'll just stay over here on the outside. Gonna take a refresh break, check these boards, check any emails, and then get home, wrap this video up, guys, and then see what they have tomorrow, kind of by where I live. Maybe we'll get something for Friday. Who knows? And man, oh man, it smells like funnel cakes out here. I like it. Thermal King's right there. Can't really see the sun behind it. But we did check that load. Boop. It's back on the board. That's CH Robinson load. So sticking with what was happening all day yesterday, CH Robinson just did the same thing. Pulled the load, said they had somebody else on it. I emailed her, so we'll see what she says. But yeah, same old thing as yesterday. Come on, do better, brokers. We'll see what they say, and everything else, there's nothing around here. So, but that load, I could have picked it up. I could have been there on time and grabbed it. So, see what they say back. So the broker said that they fell off the load. I said, okay, well, it's too late now. And then there was another load over here, Columbia to Sumter. I offered on that one, and then once I offered, they disappeared it. So seems like a lot of games going on. If you don't conform to what they want to pay, the load goes away. So it's probably up for tomorrow. We're just gonna get home, guys. Look for something on the boards tomorrow. But we're gonna go fight Columbia traffic and get home to these babies and T-dubs. And I got a Michelle's Bakery peanut butter no-bake cookie. When I was younger, my mom used to always make chocolate no-bakes, and I loved them. So I'm trying this one out and see what it's like. Get a little sugar in me, and then get going, get home. It is 5:57 p.m. and it's completely dark. Isn't that crazy? Back to QT, it is still $464 on the good old price. Let's see if this car stays there so I can come in here. He does, thank you, sir. I don't know why they made this so close. In fact, still hit the curb a little bit with the tires. They should have just left that curb down or something. Or had the cars exit somewhere else. I don't know. But I guess they did the best they could. We're gonna fill the tanks here though and cut this video because I have to probably edit here a little bit and then someone's in number 2. We're number 3 this time. But we'll just see how much fuel we spent all the way down. We went and picked the load up all the way down to Palatka. And then a couple of back and forth 60 miles down there, and then all the way back up to Savannah. A couple of nights running APU, and it just doesn't take much, the green APU. And then all the way back up here. So really wish we didn't waste that fuel, but hey, a lot of loads came off the board, said they were booked, and then magically reappeared. And it went from 55 degrees in Columbia to 45 degrees. So we'll put our jacket on. We'll cold out here. And we'll get these pumps going. All right. I don't know if that smoke's coming off the tires. Maybe it's just the exhaust. Yeah, it's probably just the exhaust. I don't know. I saw all that smoke. I was like, what is going on? Southland pavement cleaning. All right, all right. Use the old pump start card, and at QT that goes ahead and lets you just start the pump from out here without having to go in. So heck yeah. Okay, she is full to the brim. Okay, full on both sides. And we ended up at 938 at 201 gallons. I thought it was going to be in the 1100 range, so pretty good. Not great. That should be $400 or $500, but oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, let's go pay for this and pull up. Man, oh man. Alrighty. Awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you. Too. Yeah, he just took off, so that was definitely his exhaust. UPS man's here. We got a couple of car haulers chilling. Let's wrap this video. That's a nice Z71. I like it. That old Pete with the old lights. Look at those lights. Woo! That was $3,100 in gross revenue, and we kept what? 2170 to the truck, 2160. After insurance, IRP, maintenance account, all that kind of stuff, probably in the 1800s. But we'll take it. We're blessed to get home. I wish we could have got some fuel money home, because we could have got an $800 load home, and that would have been a great little week out. But I think we can keep sticking to your guns, guys. The games are still going on. They're going to continue to go on. I'm working on the brokerage. I'm learning more about it, and with that new information and what I kind of get out of that, I'll bring that to you guys and teach you whatever aspects I learned from that. So on that note, God bless you. Stay warm out there. I'll see you on the next one.